Oh, pothole. Work with me here, people. In the back seat again. It's snowing again. I'm just going to stop watching the weather reports because so far they've been way off. It's supposed to start snowing again on Sunday/Monday, and it's snowing on Friday. But hey, it's Friday. Weekend's coming up. Got anything big planned?
I'm probably going to do some sledding this weekend.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Like big hills or little hills?
We warmed up last weekend on the little hill that was behind our apartment. And this weekend, I think we're going to upgrade to the golf course and see how that treats us.
There we go. Are you going to actually go sledding or just the kids?
I'm going to sled, yes. I will sled as well.
Oh.
Or they can use me as a sled, I don't know.
I haven't been sledding in years. Last time I was sledding, I was a kid, and we still used the old wooden sleds with the metal rails. And I remember building ramps and flying up in the air and landing on them. And I survived. Didn't have to be all safe with plastic sleds. We survived. Old rickety wooden sled, man. Those things were dangerous, but that's all we had. We didn't have all the choices in sleds they have now. We had trash bags. I used trash bags plenty of times. Didn't have a sled. You get a trash bag out, spray it down with some Pam or some butter.
I pulled a car hood behind a four-wheeler before and sled that way.
Out in the country?
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. Get you a four-wheeler and pull a car hood behind you.
Go over gravel roads and it shoots sparks up in the air.
That's like some Jackass kind of thing, or one of those kind of guys.
Am I being recorded right now?
Maybe.
Don't I have to sign a waiver or something?
Nope.
Play some Harlem Shake music.
Con los terroristas.
Harlem Shake.
Went to McDonald's, got a double cheeseburger and a small pop. The total came to $2.29. Go to the drive-thru, go to the middle window. After waiting for 10 minutes to get to the middle window, I didn't listen to the lady when she took my card from me, and she gave it back, and they charged $8 on my card. So I said, this thing only cost $2.50. And so then they gave me change back, and then it took about 10 more minutes to get up to the third window so I could get my double cheeseburger and my small pop, and she gave me a Big Mac and a large iced tea. And I said, I didn't order this. This is more food than I ordered, but I don't want that much food. I just got a little baby cheeseburger and a small drink. She said, oh, well, somebody must have pulled it off. I said, maybe. I don't know. It's not what I ordered. And so she just gave me a big drink and my small cheeseburger.
So you could have had free food and you turned it down.
I didn't want a Big Mac.
Yep, headed home. It's Friday. Kind of payday. That's always good. Tom and I were talking about taxes. We did ours, and he went online, did his, and thinks he screwed him up. But hopefully you can get someone to look at them, because you don't want to have to pay money if you don't have to pay money, and you want to make sure you get the most back you can on your taxes. It's funny, I was telling Josh yesterday, we all get excited when we get tax returns, like, oh, getting all this money back. And like, if you stop and think for a minute, you're like, it's my money. I'm not really getting extra money. I'm getting money that I already paid, and I'm not even getting all of it I paid back. Of that money you get back, it's not all you paid in taxes. And starting next year, you're going to be required to have the health care from Obama and take effect. That's going to be interesting. Josh is exempt because small businesses, it's under a certain number of employees, because one of the requirements of the new healthcare law is if you're a small business owner, you have to provide insurance for your employees or you can face a fine. And that's why a lot of these businesses have been talking about how they have had to raise their prices on like food and stuff because they got to compensate for the cost it's going to be to those kind of people have to, but with Josh, with the amount of employees he has, doesn't have to worry about it. It's under, I think if it's under like 50 or something like that, you don't have to do anything.
Figures.
Yeah. I have the Iowa Care, which is provided by the state, but that was Iowa's answer to Obamacare, but with Obamacare now finally kicking in, I'm curious how it's going to affect my insurance and see if we don't get in a wreck. We're going to die! Nothing tonight. Nikki's got to work till 9, so grab my laptop and start doing some more editing. Editing. I need it quiet, and I never can get undistracted. There's always something going on at the house that I get distracted by. No excuse, I know. Oh, we had another accident. We're just not driving right. Oh, pothole.
This is a McLeod USA account. Gets turned over to Iowa Telcom, who was bought out by Windstream.
Yep.
So there's some database corruption somewhere, and something didn't get moved over.
So they shut their internet off. Or
So-
not the speeds.
So I go back into the server room, and that's where the telecommunications closet is.
Right.
And there's 2 tags that are Quest tags that list all the phone numbers, the BL number, and the tech that certified the lines. There's 2 other tags that are basically just white standard tags with BL lines and phone numbers on them. Well, one of those numbers goes to the DSL, the other goes to the T1 lines. I'm looking for phone numbers to try to determine which phone number
Is the DSL line?
is the DSL line and which is the T1, because the T1 basically routes all the voice communication, and it's all the physical phone numbers that are active on the VoIP switch.
Right.
Like, those can't be those. I find this other one. I now talk to corporate IT, and they're like telling me that they're actually testing the modem. About 30 minutes later, I hear someone running down the hall. They're talking about one of the gals in admissions basically was on the phone and the call was dropped. She tried to pick the phone back up to call the person back and didn't have dial tone. They verify with the administrative assistant, who's the receptionist, the phone operator, and she's got dial tone and she's making phone calls. She was actually on a phone call. They went back, picked up the phone, and she had dial tone.
The one that had just lost the call.
The one that just lost the call. And I'm like, I picked the phone up and I'm calling. I'm like, what modem are they testing? Because we just lost VoIP and it restored, but we just lost it. He comes back to me in like 5 minutes and he goes, well, they were testing the T1 lines. The DSL modem is not on a T1 line.
D's giving me a rundown of how his day went today. We're on our way.
No. This is Wednesday.
Oh, this is Wednesday. Give me a rundown of the fun he has at his job as a teacher. We're on our way actually to Huhat in Ankeny to meet with Ian and Brian and Brian's wife.
Hello?
Get some grub on. There are some decent people left. That semi there, he needed to get in to Advanced Auto Parts to deliver his parts. And a lot of traffic on 14th?
Yeah, Northeast 14th.
Yeah, and a lot of traffic. And everybody stopped and let him back in. There's still some good, courteous people left in this world. What kind of trouble you run into everywhere?
You might remember him from the other vlogs.
Yeah.
Last Saturday, 2 Saturdays before that.
Twice in February.
Eon. Hey, guess where we are?
Mr.
I'm
Aslan.
making on Sunday
What's that? What's up, Kathy?
homemade cinnamon rolls from scratch.
Sam and Dave.
I didn't have a recipe for
Hi.
cinnamon rolls.
Hey, at least he has his shirt on this time.
Yeah, right.
You haven't seen the new. She needs to go watch it.
Almost broke his camera. I was trying to take the lens off, and he was helping me figure out how to do that without breaking it. And then he dropped the camera almost in the food. Here we are, round 2 at Huhat. There's my plate, Harold's plate, Dave Smith's plate. It's moderate. It's like a moderate conservative tonight. And Brian. Kathy had some food over there, but it was way too spicy, she said. I don't know what's going on with her.
I'm done.
Are
Oh,
you pregnant?
good God.
We can't handle another Aspen on this earth. This one was bad enough.
I'm an angel, all right?
With devil horns open to your halo.
My light bulb burns out.
All right, well, I'm going to eat now. Harold, am I doing good still? Yeah, I'm getting better at this, guys.
You can keep it eye level. Eye level. There you go. Now you just look really weird.
I know. I'm purposely trying to be weird. All right, well, peace out. All right, so Harold just went up for the 3rd time, so now we can talk about him. Anybody?
What's up, Harold? Get it.
You're all on drugs.
I don't know. It doesn't tell me about battery life. Oh, and Harold's all giggity because we came on Friday, and Fridays are there's shrimp night here at Huhat.
Dave takes full advantage of the cleanings. We're on the inside of the car.
Huh?
See, I'm on the outside.
Are you?
I'm on the outside. We're on the inside.
Hey, don't forget the back window, bud.
Fuck the back window.
Oh God.
Later, Ian.
Yeah, we'll see you later, Harold. Camera's broke, but fist bump.
There's the lens.
Later, Dave Smith.
Hey, so it was supposed to be a pretty mellow night at home. Turned out to be pretty good. Went to Who Hot with Dave and Ian and Brian and his wife and his daughter Sam. Had a good night. Just got home a little bit ago, so I'm gonna do a few things, hang out with the wife, and go to bed. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for liking. Thank you for subscribing. We do appreciate it. Have a good night.